Today's the day. We're gonna finish it. Arguably, we finished it last time. We completed all 3 routes. Beat the Elite Four, became a champion, not the champion. But we now have the final boss of the JRPG. Because we've beaten all 3 routes, and we now have to take all 3 of our characters to Area 0. Still blind. I have not seen Area 0. Other than that time that I jumped into it and got nowhere. I also haven't really... Okay, I have done something since the last time I streamed. I took the classes. So I finally got those done, and boy, were they definitely not worth doing on stream. Arguably not worth doing at all. They're kind of like the Koopa Koot favors in Paper Mario. Is that it was a whole lot of nothing with like very rare decent rewards scattered in. I got Galarian Meowth was one of the rewards. Somewhere, there he is. And I also got information on those vaults and pins that I was seeing. Those are part of a quest for like legendary Pokemon. Which I have no idea what the legendary Pokemon in this game are. I don't know if we'll get to any of them this stream because it's like a full Mother 3 thing. I gotta remove 8 pins around each vault for each Pokemon, and there's 4 of them. I got the locations on my map. There they are. Little shrine doors. So somewhere around here are like 8 pins that I have to find and I'll remove in order to get this one. And there's 4 of those, and I have no idea what they are. I'm kind of surprised that I have no idea what they are. I still haven't gotten any of the doors open. Well, that's a good sign that it's probably not going to happen on stream. I found 2 of the pins by random chance. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Medali. As the path into Area 0. I also did my rounds of the Gimmighoul tokens yesterday. Maybe I should have done that before the stream today. How many am I up to? Not enough. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see the Gimmighoul evolution on stream. Yeah, 700. Even with the average drops of like 50 tokens that you get from the treasure chests. That's a cool squirrel. I like that squirrel. Magic squirrel. What was I just saying? So the Gimmighouls, the treasure chests, spawn in certain areas. Certain possible areas, so you just have to check them all once a day. I think on average I find like 4 of them per day, which is like 200 coins. It's possible for them to drop bigger amounts, but I haven't gotten that lucky yet. You know what would work great for open world music? Maple Story music. Early Maple Story music. Coda Sound did the soundtrack. That was nice, relaxing music that would have been great in a game like this. I don't think he did anything after that. I don't know what Coda Sound's been up to. I don't know if it's a person. They have a SoundCloud, Coda Sound. Alright. So was this closed before? Is this the place where it says, like, I'll come here later? Because I just never came here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea. Do I have to wear, like, a hazmat suit? Is that what this is? Yep, Koridon. It's apparently where Koridon was born or something like that. Maybe they'll be happy they can finally come home, yeah? Not that I really care. Our teammates are... Like it's a mystery. Like we don't know who they are. That's a nice screen. Be even better without the ground flickering. Hello, Whipper. So, do you have the game, Whipper? And if so, have you managed to evolve Gimmighoul yet? Who could it be? It's Nemona. Hola. Arven said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're annoying little pest at it. Why does he dislike... I like Nemona. Why doesn't Arven like Nemona? I want my friends to be friends. Also, fuck Arven for saying, oh, I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. I don't know if I'm ready for Area 0. Level 60 team. Kicks my ass. Alright, electricity is down, but then it's okay because Penny hacked it, and now it's good. The Ape Escape music is playing. I don't even remember if I okay, I remember. She was Otacon. That was her voice. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. The kid, she doesn't even know the name. Dendra never learned my name. She just kept calling me New Kid forever. Which is a shame. I like Dendra. No reason. Don't ask why. They did the anime girl can't cook trope for her though. That's kind of overdone. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like battling? Hey, let's battle. You talk like way too much. This is our team is 3 people who have practically never met. This seems like a poor decision. This is the A team, but none of them have ever met before. Once again, people teleporting in for cutscenes. My loves include my boss stiff and cooking. And there's is that Sada? That's Sada. Gathered a group of formidable allies who don't get along at all, but teamwork isn't important in dangerous environments. This is gonna be like the TV show Survivor. That's me mum. Probably. Yep, she has all our student ID numbers. It's such an honor to meet you in person. You wanna fight? Yeah, we're all going down to the Great Crater. I apologize, again, that I'm not reading every single line of dialogue out loud. It's just, it's a lot of filler dialogue in Pokemon. We know what we're doing, we know why we're here. You can go through like 30 minutes of text and not learn anything. Like this. Their relationship as mother and son is exactly the same as it was when he walked in this room. Nothing's changed. But wait, where does this go? Does this go to area -1? Oh, okay. I don't know if I can interact with any of this. I am not allowed to move the camera in this room. I guess that's been the case with indoor settings. I usually don't have a free cam, that's only for outdoors. Probably not like a wall behind us, is why, I'd imagine. There's a whole lot of security to this place. Are we going into Jurassic Park? Yes, actually, I guess we are. That's exactly where we're going. Spoilers. Yes, I have Koraidon. No. I don't believe you. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. Isn't there like an elevator or something? Did you say Koraidon can fly? No response. Professor Sada is kind of rude. I don't think I like this Pokemon Professor. Yeah, let's go, Gordon. Okay, real talk. Gordon Ramsay, Otacon, and Goku go on an expedition together. Do they make it? Can this team work? Are we all going to ride him? We're all going to get on the back of our boy. So here's a question. Now that we know from, like, the story that this is how we go into Area 0, we just glide on down. Are we going to be allowed to just do that from the overworld now? Now that we've triggered the flag? There's our team. Nemona. Instant transmissioning in between them. What about you? Y'all took my spot. I don't even have a place on its back. I just have to hang on for dear life. That was not safe. I don't approve of that. So what's the explanation for why I failed to jump down here before? Was that an alternate continuity where I jumped down and died? That's true, I do have my Rotom phone to catch me. Because that works. Thankfully, Arven is also ridiculously strong from fighting Nemona. No, he's not very good at fighting. He said so himself. Agia. Mahina Pia. It's okay, bud. Who's a good boy? Who's a good legendary creature? Whose intelligence may match that of humans? I don't know. I don't know if this legendary is as legendary as previous legendaries. Where's Nimona? Fuck! She wanted to feel the thrill, so she jumped off in midair. It's okay. Her phone caught her. Yeah, she already ran off. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? We were able to make the descent without being harmed. Could we have theoretically wrote our phones down? Just humor me. The phones can fly, and they're able to not only carry a human's weight, but stop a human's weight, like at force after falling for a ways. Could I just sit on my phone and zoom on down here? I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. You should now make your way to meet me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. Okay, has she been trapped here this whole time? You must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Okay. Sounds kind of video gamey. Being self-aware about it doesn't make it better. This was a complaint that I did hear people saying about Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's just a lot of pointless dialogue, a lot of repetition, a lot of hearing the same things over and over again, and a lot of long chunks of text without anything really being said. Otherwise, fantastic game. I recommend it, but that is a valid complaint. Okay, we got Area Zero music. Either it took a while to kick in, or I did something to trigger it. Well, these look like research build. Oh, I can't ride Koraidon here. He's too scared. I guess that would make navigating too easy. So I'm guessing that we are going to have this big final on-foot adventure that will end in Koraidon regaining his courage, and then we will be able to ride him around Area Zero. Is that a Skarmory? No, it's a Corviknight. Close enough. And also probably capture him as a Pokemon. This is my favorite theme in the game. I noticed it, so that's good. Most Pokemon game is kind of just... Most Pokemon music is just kind of Pokemon music for me. It exists. It's fine. I noticed the battle theme and the gym battle theme. And I did notice this being a little different from the other music in the game, so that's nice. I wonder if I'll be able to heal at the places. Also, I'm assuming I just teleported to the edge of that cliff. I'm fine. This is a great place to stand while having a Pokemon battle. Go ahead and attack, Corviknight. But know that if you do, the blast might send me tumbling off the castle. Someone will get my Yu-Gi-Oh references. I'm assuming that I cannot, like, hop down. Because you can do that off cliffs in the overworld. Your Rotom phone will catch you, but that kind of defeats the purpose of Area 0. Once again, Breloom serving as a fantastic opening Pokemon. I really thought that would be enough. I didn't want to waste two close combat PPs. I'm gonna switch off Breloom though. I don't have a map down here yet. I wonder if I will unlock one after I've done this this stuff. Corviknight is still pretty great. Well, yeah, why wouldn't it be? And splat! I hurried back to the others. Oh, is that all? Wait, so I can jump off. They're just too cowardly to do so. No, screw that. I'm doing it again. Liz does a big jump. You know who it is? It's Penny. Penny won't do it. Coward. What is that? Oh, it's a white... I want that. Hello. I'm going to breed you. White Floette super rare. It is the rarest of the 5. I have been looking and I haven't been able to find one in the flower field area where the other Floettes are. It's the only color other that I'm missing. I also have not yet found a white Squawkabilly. I'm missing that color. That's the rarest. Floette that are fond of white flowers can also easily sync with flowers of other colors. Okay. I don't know what that means, but cool. We're getting dialogue. Rapid fire friendship. Gordon Ramsay trying to flex. You would think that a mute wouldn't be that good at making friends. People like a good listener. If only this part was voice acted. I guess. Again, it's weird when like some dialogue is voiced, but some isn't, to me. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it in Breath of the Wild yet. Speaking of mute characters who are great at making friends. Hello, Faragagariff, whatever. I know you exist, but I haven't evolved you yet. Arven! Arven, you fuck! I got body blocked! So there's gonna be, I wonder if there are gonna be like bosses guarding each lab. If one of the Area Zero, the Paradox Pokemon, are gonna be hanging out at each one. Which do you prefer, Elf, between Corviknight and Skarmory? I don't know how well Corviknight's move pool lends it to being a wall like Skarmory's does. I do like them both, though. Was this one of the places? Did I just walk past it? Yeah. Vibrating air vent. What were they called? Radish rations? That was close. Never used Corviknight, just know he was knowing to fight. In Sword Shield, the main thing that made it obnoxious and overpowered in single player was that there were so few fire types in the game. Hello. You're not a Paradox Pokemon. You're a boring, ordinary Pokemon. That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. We don't need two people for this. Do we? Was it like level 80? This seems like overkill. I'm just gonna psychic it. Eventually. Oh, I have to hit A. Level 62. Come on. Yeah, definitely needed two people for that. Goku harasses the wildlife. That's not a thing Goku ever did. Even in, like, GT, when they were going to alien planets, he didn't... I guess he didn't run into, like, giant monster creatures too often. Those weren't usually the things he was excited to fight, though. It's hard to overstate how much Dragon Ball Super really, like, dumbed down Goku. Penny's also kind of mean. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, here's the entrance, stupid. Thank you. That's a useful cutscene. I like that cutscene. Oh, no, there was a shiny on the doorstep. What a depressing place to live this would be. Just one bed in the corner. Appears you've reached your first research station. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. This is technology from 87 years ago. Disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. You know what this reminds me of? It's like the, it's a little bit like the lab music in Undertale. The what's-his-face, the Gaster Labs. What if the professor being trapped down here is better for the world? What, are we the baddies? Alright. We all need to rest up. Everyone, pile on. Arven, you're on bottom. Alternatively, I guess we could use it one at a time, and the other three just, like, watch the fourth person sleep. Creepily. That was weird. Looks kind of mildewy. I wanted to check out the other doors, but the doors are busted. So yeah, this is going great. She's really sarcastic, and not in an endearing way. Oh wait, there was like a warp pad. What did that do? I kind of hope we're not doing warps. Because those are never fun in, like, any Pokemon game. Okay. It's fast travel. It's not like Team Rocket-based warp pads. Did Team Rocket set those up in the Saffron building? Or were they just there? Were office workers using warp technology to go to, like, the copy machine? Yeah, Arven telling us all about his non-existent mother relationship. What was that? Did I come down from there? Well, okay. I guess that's for later. Fucking low kicks. Oh, that's a dark type. It's dark bug. We've had a dark bug before, haven't we? Surely we have. Jumpluff. Them's gotta be some tough Jumpluffs surviving down here. I also never saw that part of the game in Let's Go. I'm curious about some of the changes they made, but not curious enough to actually play Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. I'm good not buying those games. I don't need them. Sure are, walking around Area Zero. Is that all this is? Just story dialogue? Completely different creature altogether. That's the thing that hurt my boss stiff. I wonder which Paradoxmon that might have been. Oh, hello, Lycanroc. Real champs do it backwards. I love the geography in this area. Yeah, it's neat. So I guess maybe all the Paradoxmon are just, like, at the bottom? Maybe you just haven't gotten there yet. So far, this has just been a pleasant walk. Has been Area 0. The second research station. About time. I kind of liked Penny before Area 0. Nope. Nemona is, despite all appearances, not great with cardio. Doesn't like stairs, doesn't like running. Hello. It's a Jigglypuff. Sort of. Yeah, go fight it. Go touch it. If this were a different franchise, or perhaps even a finished game, we might have gotten like an actually scary Jigglypuff face. Sorry, it's not Jigglypuff. It's Screamtail. Is that this one? Feral Puff. This is my Jigglypuff OC. Do not steal. Screamtail. What is Ghost super effective? Oh, it's Psychic. It's like Psychic Fairy or something? I would like to see my Pokemon. Why is that always the default battle cam? Why is, like... It's surprisingly difficult to get all of the participants on screen in this game. You would think that it would attempt to do that by, like, default. I can't zoom out far enough, and if I do zoom out far enough, it forces me to be, like, overhead. Penny apparently perfectly prepared for this opponent. Sent out the dark type. Screamtail is very bulky. Does it have physical bulk or just special? What was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It's definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? Yeah. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Is that just a buzzword now? Jump scare. I feel like that line was written by someone who didn't either understand what a jump scare was, or just wanted to say it because the kids were saying it. Could I have caught that? That didn't even occur to me. Or was that a script? No, because Penny was there, right? It was a scripted, I have to beat this Pokemon. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. What? Oh, wait, no, we saw this page already. We saw that, like, earlier in the story. I mean, I don't know if they're not regular Pokemon, but they are Pokemon. In the same way that, like, Ultra Beasts, quote-unquote, aren't Pokemon. But they can still, like, only know 4 moves and be captured in balls, so... Some of the life forms you see residing now within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past, long lost to us. So in the other version, it's just Pokemon from the future. This seems way more believable than Pokemon from the future. If I'm being honest. The Zero Lab contains a time machine. Caveman with a time machine. She got a working time machine made. The cost was catastrophic. It cost me my relationship with my son, Ugh. It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. For a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Y'all know that, like, Bill in Johto invented a time machine, like, a decade ago, right? Y'all aware of that? It will be easier to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. I'm sorry, is she, like, fused with a Pokemon or something? What science gone wrong story is this? There's so many it could be. That book she told me to bring. I think it's got something to do with this place. Well, yeah, it is very explicitly about this place. I'm not the one she expects to fix all this. You are. Okay, I'll carry your book. The books in each research station are readable, by the way. I see. Is there lore about, like, about how Mewtwo was made? Yep, crystals. Charger crystals. We can harness this energy, it'll open up research possibilities. It's always about crystals. Crystals that create energy. Yep, just studying crystals. Feels like we just stumbled into a sci-fi novel or something. This is basically a sci-fi world. In the same way that Dragon Ball is, weirdly enough, also like a sci-fi world. It's like sci-fi wuxia. got capsule technology, you got spaceships. Remember in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, when you ended the game by flying a Pokemon into space? That happened. Oh, we hear about Nemona's parents. They're normal. Okay. Boring talk. Except Nemona's dad is famous. You know what? That actually makes sense. We saw her house at the start of the game. She's also got a big sister. My family is dead. Yeah, I agree. Penny is like sabotaging her character in this crater. What is that? Oh, it's a Golduck. Flamigo. Flamigo are surviving down here. Is that Masquerain? Nice waterfall to meditate under. This is fine. She can take it. Nothing? Oh, this looks like such a place that an item would be. Inevitably, we're going to fight another Area Zero, another Paradox Pokemon, before our next lab. But, yeah, this seems to be more or less a whole lot of walking and dialogue, and, that's kind of it, just going from one place to the next. There's a cave here. What's in the cave? Lycanroc. Bisharp. Sorry, that's Sableye. Pawmot? I guess it's too much to expect, like, new Pokemon at this point in the game. Ones that aren't Paradox Pokemon, anyway. Apparently that Blissey that I found was super rare, so, haven't been able to find another one. Chansey, sure. Not Blissey again. And it was not a static encounter. I really just stumbled into, just a very rare spawn on stream. And then I gave up and I punched it out. So I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to do the happiness evolution for the Pokedex entry. It might actually be easier than finding another one. This cave's easy to miss. I wonder if anything spawns here until you progress. So I'm guessing this is a place where Area Zero, where a Paradox Pokemon will be in the future. What is this, like a big star? Big something. That or someone's just, like, been going crazy doing donuts in the grass. It's where the strongest Paradoxmon spawns. I didn't know there was a single strongest. Like the highest level, I guess. What are the ones I know about? I've seen like the list of them, so I know about them generally. We fought the Titan, the Donphan, that thing. Great Tusk, I think it's called. I know there's the Jigglypuff. I think there's the Fire Moth has a past and future version. Yeah, I just can't do anything in here yet. There's a robot Tyranitar. We finally got a Mecha Godzilla Pokemon. I know all of the future Pokemon are called Iron something or other, but despite the name, they are not all Steel types. The robotic Tyranitar is like Electric Rock, I think. I said this in like the first stream. The most like jarring part of this game's graphical glitches is the lighting changing suddenly. What is that? That's another Floette. Yeah, I guess they're not rare here in Area 0. You just have to get to Area 0 before you can get the white Floette. It's possible they're just a really rare spawn on the overworld. Alright, another research station. Am I gonna fight one with Arven? What? So why was the first one a normal-ass Pokemon? It was just the Glimmet, or whatever it's called. Why not make the first one a Paradox Pokemon? Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. I'll bet Penny spends all day watching YouTubers play Five Nights at Freddy's. She seems like that kind of person. By which I mean someone like born after 2010. That's who she seems like. Oh, we saw this one already. Give us something new. Yeah, it is like the Titan Pokemon. It was an ancient Pokemon all along. What does it taste like? Probably a hook for DLC. What's a hook for DLC? I missed when that message came. So was the Titan in Violet not this? Is the Violet Titan one of the future Pokemon? The game drawing attention to Glamora for no reason. Maybe, I guess. I don't know what that would have to do with DLC. I don't remember what it is. It's not poison. Whatever it is, it's weak to psychic. Is it fight? It's ground fighting, I think it is. Oh, that's gonna be super effective. Can I take another? I don't think I can take another one of those. I'm surprised it was faster than me. It's a speedy elephant. Giving the Iron Tyranitar Flying Terra for a ground immunity is... Oh, yeah, because it's, was it Electric Rock? So it would be 4 times weak to ground. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. If we've got things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. But why? Just, like, get good, scrub. Is that how you talk to Penny? You use your level 60 EVs and like go get them. It's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. These kids all have issues. Except Nimona. Nimona's the only one who's, like, generally fine. So who's the Titan in Violet? Which future Pokemon is that? I assume it's still a ground type because it's the ground type Titan. Iron Treads. Which one is Iron Treads? What future version of what Pokemon is that? Pokemon in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? What about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely it's also one of those ancient Pokemon? Yeah? Even its name sounds pasty. Ask the language teacher. The other Donphan. Oh, there's a future Donphan. I didn't realize that was he had both versions. So there's both versions of Donphan, and there's both versions of the Volcarona? Alright, that Pokemon, Koraidon, was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations. Koraidon was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. I was just laughing at the idea of caveman docs being obsessed with dinosaurs and getting things from the past, but like that's not really a coincidence because they're both cavemen. Yep. Okay, so confirmed. It is an ancient form of Cyclizar. It seems painfully obvious, but I swear I saw people online thinking, could it be an ancient form of a different Pokemon? That's how everyone I disagree with on the internet sounds. That's their voice. I saw something about the boundaries of time. I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Okay. So we'll always have this one to ride around on. We're going to catch a different one as the legendary. What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero waiting to finally be reunited. That's what I sound like when I defend Metroidvanias, that's right. They're awesome game design with no flaws whatsoever. Fuck the God of War guy. I kind of understand where he was coming from, though. As someone who doesn't play Metroids, having to shoot like a random nondescript wall does seem like kind of silly. I don't know. I don't want to get into that can of worms. Alright, 3 locks down. That's also just a voice from Code Lyoko, is all it is. I just realized. Time Machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the ancient past. I've named it Koraidon. For those of you unaware, Korai means past in Japanese. Mirai, for Miraidon, is future. Past Dawn and Future Dawn. These plot twists really tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Does she like think that she's in a video game? I get that. I know that's like her character. She's the nerd who's detached from reality, but come on, Penny. That's a different cave, right? That's not the same one that we were just in? It seems like it was placed very intentionally in front of us as we were coming out of that door to make us notice it. I thought I saw Raichu's tail doing something weird. Oh, I guess it just does that. One day, Koraidon went nuts against a wild Pokemon. Everyone saw it, and that spooked them, so Mom had to go back down to the depths of Area Zero. Hello. Oh, there's the wild Glim things. I'm sorry, the text is going by too fast to read, like, out loud. You'll have to read it to yourself. So Koraidon went, like, berserk on some Pokemon. The other researchers got scared, and the mom had to go down to isolate, and Arven was mad about that forever. That's our plot so far, our soap opera. This looks like a place that This looks like a place that Paradox Pokemon would be. How did a TM get down here? One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Yep, welcome to the world of Pokemon, Penny. Don't avoid hypnotists and balloons. Y'all are cowards. I got a Rotom phone. It was nice of the research team to put up, like, a rope fence. Gotta make sure that your research location is OSHA compliant. Yeah, that was something that was in the lessons at the school, is that Area Zero is full of the crystals that allow terrestrializing. Now, are these raids though, or are they just crystals? No, they're just crystals. I can't even get LP from them. Which, by the way, why do I get LP from Terra Raid crystals? Like, they scolded Penny for hacking the system and getting LP, but I can just, like, touch a rock and get it deposited into my account. There's some wild Screamtails. Are they rare? Should I catch one now? Like, I can come back later and they'll still be here, right? You poor, stupid Dunsparce. Oh no! Oh, we heard it land, too! No, it's fine. I can see its parachute. They pay you for cleaning up the wild Terra Pokemon. Okay. That's how the system works. We bob and weave around the Minecrafts. Doesn't exactly jibe? You mean jive? Has it been jibed this whole time? I also completely missed most of that dialogue. Maybe Koraidon got hurt down in Area 0. What are those? Oh, those the pre-evolved, the Glimrock things. What a weird Pokemon design for a poison rock type. I guess it makes sense. It doesn't really look like either one of those things. Also, if I didn't say it, hello, Gleam. Big crystal. Oh, one of them, it flies. Is there anything, I was gonna say, is there anything special about that one? No, it just felt like flying at that moment. I watched some more of Vinny's stream of this game, and someone referred to Armarouge as the Mega Man.exe Pokemon, and I thought that was kind of weird. I've heard Mega Man before. I don't know why someone would think Mega Man and not Samus with that color scheme, but it was specifically the .exe part that I was surprised by. Maybe because EXE wears a mask? Maybe that's why that person thought of that comparison. Hello, Saucy. Yes, this is the final stream. I'm currently doing the Area 0 stuff. I would like to do the shrine... the things I won't get to do on stream is probably the shrines and evolving Gimmighoul. I don't think I'll have enough tokens for that, unless we get absurdly lucky on stream. Hello there, children! Hey, Chef. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children! This is just like one of my 5-night videos! Did she upload her consciousness to a computer? Is this one of those plots? Professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, right? Almost like... she's in the computer! Alright. We just unlocked the final lock. We are going to release Friends Hopper and also Xana from Lyoko. There's some signal interference. That's not what that was. Yep, all the way down to the 0 lab. This is a rather creepy quest line to be in a Pokemon game. Finally evolved Pawmo. Fuck, that was annoying. Isn't it, though? There's no way you could ever do that by accident. Like, surely there's an NPC that tells you how to do it somewhere in the game, but even then, you have to really go out of your way to evolve the walking evolutions. We brought in a second Koraidon. This one has proved aggressive. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. Bit rigid at times. Do I know this person? I need more people. More time! That man walked out not long after the boy was born. Boy. Are the past and future scientists, are they in both games? If only there were two of me. Having it walk around in circles wasn't working. Oh yeah? Arven continuing to be, like, vague. You know what I haven't done in a while? Save. I also would like to use something other than Samus for a little bit. Is that? Oh, it's a 2-segment didn't. I thought I lucked out and saw a 3-segment one. Nimona is jazzed, as the kids say. I guess Screamtail is just like the most common. These things are everywhere. Whichever professor isn't in your version walks out of the game and out of Arven's life. See, I don't know if you're joking, because that seems like where this is going. Is that not what was implied? What is this? Nothing. Cool. I can't read. Got a lot of Terra shards. One of the, like, the dragon teacher, Hasselhoff, gave me, like, 50 dragon shards. I don't know how many it takes to change. Does it take more than one Terra shard to, change your Terra type? You do that at the restaurant, right? Woohoo! Oh. Oh, there's ground down here. How come I was forced to go back up before? I'm not forced to go back up now? Well, now I'm mad that I didn't go the normal way. There's probably stuff I missed. I wasn't trying to fight you. It's Oh no, Yuki needs a floaty because she's in ankle-deep water. Ew. Yeah, Yuki was a mistake for this. Oh no, and now I can't swap out. Alright, get out of here. Flee. Just a big circle then. We got some electronic down here at the bottom. You know what? You know what that voice reminds me of? It's the Great Sage theme from Miitopia. That's what that voice synth reminds me of. Alright, we made it. Our A-team has reached the deepest part of the Great Crater. Now to dig up the gold. Penny does not believe the One Piece is real. One more reason to dislike Penny. This is where we finally evolve Gimmighoul. We're just gonna suddenly get 300 doubloons. Why does the whole place look like it's being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. It can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. Okay, so it's just magic, is what you're describing. This entire building's been terrestalized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly. That's not scientifically possible. Yeah, I actually knew about that from classes. I finally took classes. I'm smart now. Apparently they didn't. All right, we can now enter the butthole lab. Once I open the gate, we will be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have a gauntlet of Paradox Pokemon. And even if we don't beat all of them, they're gonna burst out and be in the wild in the crater after this. That's how this goes, right? Look at all them dragons. Oh, they're adorable. Uh-oh. Get out of here, dragons. I'm so glad pseudo-legendaries are just obtainable in this game. They're easy to find. You just have them in your party pretty early on. Yeah, I probably should have asked if they were ready. Whoops. If it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, shouldn't we also have Koraidon help? I guess. But is that important? We don't need him. If Koraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. Hasn't even wanted to let us ride it since we came down to Area Zero. Bloom, please. Arven, you're gleaming. It ate all the Herba Mystica. I'm sure it'll fight. Bring it out of its ball now. Maybe it'll be able to find its family. I thought it didn't want to come out. I feel like I'm forcing it to do something it doesn't want to do, but okay. Koraidon has expressed no particular feelings towards Nemona. It likes the other two. I guess they've never really met that much. Alright, so how are the Koraidons related? And if they are related, does that not imply that legendary Pokemon can, in fact, breed? Is this like the mean big brother of our Koraidon? The Itachi to our Sasuke? Something's not right. No. It must go alone. It would have had to breed a lot if Cyclizar exists, right? But here's the question. Is Koraidon isn't breedable, is it? Because this game is going to treat it like a legendary, right? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Goku would know about not valuing family and reunions getting cut off. There was nothing heartwarming about it. Oh, I thought she was being sarcastic. Nimona was serious. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Yeah. We don't need to worry about that. We have to get it to, like, stand up against its bully Koraidon. Do you think that other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? Yeah, I guess it's just been hanging out here. There they are. Oh, that's right. Some of the ancient Pokemon are actually Violet exclusives. Violet gets regular Misdreavus, and Scarlet gets ancient Misdreavus. Oh, that's right. It's not just Koraidon. None of the Paradox Pokemon are breedable. Because I guess Ditto doesn't know how to deal with their ancient tastes in partners. I don't know. Okay. Ancient Among Us. Actually, the only Pokemon here that is also in Violet is the future Paradox version of Donphan. Huh? No, Guru, I mean that Misdreavus is a Violet exclusive, the normal Misdreavus. But we get the ancient Misdreavus here in Scarlet. I don't know if there are other Scarlet Paradox Pokemon like that. Alright, another one of these things. I'm so tired of fighting these. Oh, right. Alright, Lycanroc. Once again, neither me, nor my partner, nor my Pokemon, nor my partner's Pokemon are visible on the screen. Let me see if I can manually fix that. Awful battle camera. Let's get Great Tusk's perspective. It is too big. There we go. That's a good battle cam right there. So that's what it's like to get drilled by a Lycanroc. Ah! Did I not get hit by Stomping Tantrum? I thought that would hit everyone. I guess it doesn't. I think Bulldoze and Earthquake do. Thankfully, it really likes attacking Nemona's Pokemon. They're strong. Now this is a challenge. The Among Us are just they're just standing guard. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Shut up, Penny. Fuck you, I like Nemona. Negative Nancy. Toothpaste hair. I'm sorry, her title is Penny of Team Star. Really? They couldn't bother to give her another trainer title after Team Star? I guess Team Star is still a thing, but still. Let me see if I can get an even better cam. Yeah, that's a good battle cam. POV cam, this is what it sees trying to peek out through its stupid hat. She's still the Giovanni equivalent here. I commented on that. Like, what a stark departure from where we used to be with team boss leaders. Team Skull was my favorite. They were the best balance of like the anti-hero team kind of thing. They're running away. Yeah, and? Man, just character sabotage. Penny is dead to me. Okay, me and Arven. At least the crowd's been thinned out. What is this one called? What is Ancient Mischievous? It looks like it hasn't been textured yet. It looks like it should be in like a like some kind of what's the aesthetic? Ugh. That's too lean. It looks like it should be in like a vaporwave game. What did Penny open with against the Among Us? These seem very stacked in our favor. Well, there's a lot of dark types on this team, and a lot of psychic and ghost types down here in the Area 0. Our friendship had us perfectly in sync. Yeah. Koraidon shouldn't be fighting Koraidons. They'll take the stragglers. Alright. Yeah. I trust you. If anyone knows that you're capable in a Pokemon battle, it's me, Arven. Totally ruined my childhood, you know? Yeah? Don't like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits. We have to give a pep talk to our motorcycle. No, I don't have a problem with Penny being an antisocial hermit. I have a problem with her being a jerk. She's just mean. Oh. The tube. First ever tube in a Pokemon game. Mousehold still... How did Mousehold get so strong? Did I use it that much in, like, the Elite Four battles? Oh. Hello. Oh. I thought that was a glitch for a second, that, like, the wall despawned. No, it's actually just broken. Mousehold has been the sole survivor in late game fights. That's true. I always keep my ace, like, as my last card. Here we go. Human presence detected. Is she plugged into the machine? Is she one with the computer? She has cones in her hair. She's a robot. Caveman robot? Hello? Okay, but, like, her consciousness is uploaded in the computer, right? It's controlling the robot? Also, is this, like, one of those Deus Ex robots? Like, Ex Machina? How accurate is this robot? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. You don't say. Why was there like a little twinkle when she said that? I am an AI. Oh. What the fuck is this plot line? The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Oh, okay. We have canonical death in a Pokemon game. That's rare. That doesn't happen often. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge his full power. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 then. I believe she wanted nothing more than for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That's why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the first time I reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. I never thought I would see never in my life did I think I would see a robot caveman. Alright, what is your final request? I want to put a stop to the time machine. But it's cool. No. No, I want to get more past Pokemon here so that I can shiny hunt them. Do you know how I can do that? Oh, it wants me to walk. I'd stop to take a drink. It really is just, that's the entry into this lab. It's just a giant tube. So this wasn't how you're originally supposed to get in. You were supposed to go through the end of the tube and down to somewhere. Item be held by a Pokemon with certain abilities. Koraidon? Is that a Koraidon hold item? No. Energy that fills this capsule boosts the strength of the Pokemon. I don't know what that is. There's a strange rock-like clump of something inside this machine. Wait, where'd she go? Oh. You couldn't even model the inside of the elevator. You're just gonna make it a white abyss. Blind Rog. Wait, did I miss something? What'd I miss? Oh, the professor. Truly is a great relief that you've came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is an AI? Yeah? Okay. Built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab magic has made it possible. Science-boosting magic. Don't ask for details, it just works. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Okay, I'm sorry. So the crystals allowed her to make an AI that works, but the AI has to be near the crystals or else it will, like, lose its sense of self? What is that? No, you need to explain better than that. It will just stop working. But why, though? The robot has this flat smile on its face as it delivers this entire speech. Much like any other Pokemon character, it's just it's topically fitting now because it's a robot. The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. I don't know why this feels more believable with the ancient past than it does with getting Pokemon from the future. What do you really want? The professor had a dream of a world ended. Boy, this is a long elevator ride. Are we going down to the very bottom of Aperture Science? Is that where we're headed? The professor had a dream of Jurassic Park. Really wanted to make that happen in real life. But these Pokemon's powers seemed to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past, and this energy proved too terrible. Everything ancient was really strong, and everything in the future is going to be really strong. We're sandwiched right in the middle. We're at the weak part. No matter when you were born, the present is always the worst state to be in. Okay, there's a barrier. I guess that makes sense. Great Tusk was able to break the barrier and run rampant across the Paldea region. Well, it found its way to a desert. It wasn't really causing any harm. When they do escape, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. Any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI the original professor ever devised. Okay. I have to use... Like you? Do I have to destroy you? Okay. I am gonna smash this robot. The future designs kind of suck. They do look pretty lame. I don't love all the past designs either, but they're a little bit better. Hello, what's all this then? It looks like the cluster from Steven Universe. When you do it, Arven will walk in conveniently to see you smashing his mom's face in. Face? Neat. How is this, of all rooms, the one room in the game with a stable frame rate? This would make for a cool music video, though. Hey, free footage. Probably work better without the mini-map in the corner. To stop the time machine, we'll need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was very like the Professor put the final key we would need in that book, of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. The crystals optimize the performance of the game. Ah, yes, of course, of course. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle. My battling abilities are peerless. Okay, if you say so. Analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Like, the top champions. Because if that's the case, I'm not particularly worried. Alright, final boss. No, she won't talk to me anymore. She's not programmed with any more dialogue. She's just programmed to, like, stare menacingly into my eyes. I'm gonna vibrate to the perfect position. Then I'll save, and it's time for the final boss. The final boss. The dueling AI from Kaiba Land in Yu-Gi-Oh! I vaguely remember that. Access denied. It kind of looks like Xana. This was an interesting twist. I do like this Area Zero stuff, like how the game ended. Again, it's a low bar, but yeah, best story in a Pokemon game. She has the Paradox Pokemon. I guess specifically the past ones, because the future ones don't exist in this this continuity. She's still programmed to speak after all of this. Okay, so is this still bug fire, I wonder? Ew, that hurt. It's not bug fire. Do you actually understand ancient Pokemon weaknesses? Yes! That's where the whole difficulty of this fight comes. What did it use on me? It used Lunge, so now that it's burned, it won't KO me. This is still going to be the end of Samus's usefulness, though. Like, now she's too hurt. I wonder what it was. It was like bug fighting. Root Bonnet is grass something. I felt like I was doing okay with Yuki before. That is an interesting way to do boss difficulty. Is have them use a full team of Pokemon that you've just never fought before. Although I have fought this one. Is it dark grass? If it were grass fighting, then Aerial Ace would be 4 times, but I don't know if it is. I don't want to take the risk of not killing it in this next turn. She has a response for taking a critical hit. Screamtail, okay, I know that one, I think. It's either Psychic Normal or Fairy Psychic. I guess it'll tell me. I know it's Psychic, so I can, you know what? No, it's Fairy type, then Tyranitar will be at risk. Send in my hammer. If it's not Fairy type, then I can just Brutal Swing. I have one of these. Elf sent me a shiny Screamtail. Okay, good, it is Fairy. But it's not Psychic? It just had a Psychic move, I guess. Oh no, it's neutral because Dark is weak against Fairy. Where did she get all these Master Balls? That's a great point. You can't breed Master Balls, can you? Oh, that's right, I can't use it twice in a row. Like, if I have a Pokemon in a Master Ball and I breed it with the Ditto, is the offspring in a Master Ball? Master Balls can't be inherited. Are they the only ones? What about Beast Balls? Sandy Shocks. Oh boy, I feel like I've seen that. Sandy Shocks. Well, if it's Sandy, I should be able to grass it, right? Breloom's always a great Pokemon to send in against the unknown. Master Balls, Cherish Balls, and Strange Balls. What the hell is a Strange Ball? Okay. It's Ground Steel? Well, it's probably not grass, so I should be able to spore it. No, this is the ancient past Magneton. Therefore, it can't be Steel-type. The Steel-type didn't exist yet. Do all the Time Machine Pokemon other than Koraidon have names that don't sound like Pokemon? Yes, they do. I thought it was strange when I first looked at a list of them as well. It is a very bizarre naming scheme for these, all the past and future Pokemon. Yeah, all the future Pokemon have, all of their names start with Iron, but the past Pokemon names vary. Fluttermane. That was the Misdreavus, but I don't know what its other type was. And it won't tell me what's, like, super effective here. It sent Tyranitar. He hasn't done anything yet. I mean, you say that, like, she was alive to name Koraidon, but these names had to come from somewhere. If they were gonna bother with giving them code names, why not just give them proper names? I'm gonna try to sweep with my Tyranitar now. As long as Thunderbolt doesn't paralyze. Am I fast enough now? No, I am still not fast enough. I don't think Misdreavus is particularly fast. I guess in the ancient past it was. Roaring Moon. I don't know what that is. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. All according to Keikaku. Oh, hello. Well, I'm definitely not going to... I'm definitely not going to outspeed an ancient Salamence. This could be bad. I might? No. I couldn't outspeed the Misdreavus. You think I'm going to outspeed a Salamence? Was it like really slow in the past? What happened? How'd it get so much faster now? All according to Keikaku. All those feathers weighed it down. Apparently, because Salamence is like super... Well, no, okay. Maybe Garchomp is who I'm thinking of, is super fast, but Salamence is still pretty fast. It was like Salamence is all speed and attack. It loses a lot of the special attack. That, like, Dragonite is a very mixed stats Pokemon. Dragonite is pretty evenly mixed. Tyranitar is heavy attack, and Salamence is, like, attack and speed. What happened to his hair? What was that? Salamence has higher special attack than Dragonite? I don't fucking know this game. Professor Sada, question mark? time machine has finally been stopped. You know, really, Mum, are you? Look how big you've grown. She's been dead for years, Arven. Well, that actually is kind of sad when you think about it. And he spent this whole time hating her. Well, not hating, but having very questionable feelings about her. Okay. What's gone wrong? Is it Koraidon? Is it the angry aggro one? Obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol. Paradise? Is Lucamine behind this? Because literally, but she's been dead for 40 years. Was that a Metal Gear thing? Wasn't that a thing in Metal Gear? There was like a woman who was trapped inside of a computer or some shit. I'm sorry, the robot is terroristalizing. Do you think if I used a fire type attack on her, it would be super effective? Yeah, what type is she now? Paradise Protection Protocol. She only really gave a shit about this time machine and nothing else. I mean, if I invented a fucking time machine, I would probably care a lot about it too. Our Pokeballs won't work. I'm sorry, what? They can do that? But look, it says status can battle. Status wouldn't lie to me. I mean, Pokemon trainers are superhuman. You guys could just, like, box it. You could take it. Alright, here we go. My lizard is glorious. Sobara. Like, even after this, I'm not going to be able to, like, capture and use my Koraidon in battle, though, right? Because it needs to be on call to be a motorcycle. Basked in the sunlight. I missed that. What does it do? Turns the sunlight harsh when a Pokemon enters a battle. The ancient pulse thrumming through the Pokemon also boosts its attack stat in harsh sunlight. Okay. It's a fighting dragon. Kind of want to see Saguaro wrestle it now. Nah, Saguaro is a big cute softie. Don't make him do something he doesn't want to do. Oh, I should also collision course. Signature move. User transforms and crashes to the ground, causing a massive prehistoric explosion. Okay. What about an explosion is prehistoric? I'm gonna need some defining on that. Moose power is boosted more than usual if it's a super effective hit. So it's not 2 times damage, it'll like 2.5, 3 times damage, I guess. Is fighting 4 times effective against anything? What's fighting good against? Like ice and rock would be 4 times. That would destroy. terrestrialization. But I can't terrestrialize, so that's kind of... 8 times against Tyranitar. Oh, that's right. Fighting is 4 times at No, not my Tyranitar. It doesn't need more enemies. Let's go, Koraidon. No, we haven't gotten that game yet. I guess I'll just keep crashing into it. It's at level 68. I don't know what the enemy Koraidon is. I could use Flamethrower to try to burn it, but that's it's going to be half effective with the Dragon type. Although it's also Harsh Sunlight is out, so hold on. 90 power up to 90 power up to 135 power for stab. And that's boosted further from Sunlight. How much does Sunlight boost it? Another 0.5 or something? It's also a physical attacker, not a special attacker, though. I was curious. I'm curious to learn about my buddy. I haven't been able to check his stats all game. Dragon does resist fire. That's why I was thinking of if... Oh, that's right. He's also not a fire type, so it doesn't get stabbed. He's dragon fighting. Speaking of dragon fighting, what a forgettable pseudo-legendary Como-O was. Did anyone like Como-O? Like, anybody? Did anyone care about that Pokemon existing? Rastafarians, maybe. I love Como-O. Sorry, Sauce. Uh-oh. Koraidon toughed it out. I have done very little with this Pokemon throughout the game, but it loves me so much. Am I able to lose this? Will it always just tough it out? Or should I heal it? I don't know if I can actually lose this or not. I wouldn't want to waste one of my 16 max potions or my 23 full restores. Lies, you gave it sandwiches. I did do that. Your Terra Orb's glowing. Oh. Give Koraidon a soda in the final fight. Is there, like, special dialogue for soda or something? Why am I getting random stat boosts? Is this the power of friendship? Oh, that was like cheering. From Terra Raid battles. Alright, so what it's Dragon type, which will be super effective, although I'll lose my stab, but that's alright. I'll get a super effective physical Dragon type move. Does Terra Blast be like that? Would be cool if the animation changed, depending on whether it was using the physical or special version. You don't. Oh, right, you don't lose stab. Penny, you're a little bit slow on the uptake. I should have tried a... You can say I should have tried a Pokeball, but these fights are always scripted. These days, if you're allowed to catch a legendary Pokemon, the game will make it blatantly obvious. I defeated the PPP. Yep. I'm now blind. You did it! We defeated the computer. How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. A completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. It wasn't really conceived, though. It was like thrown into a vat of rocks, and magic rocks made it work somehow. Yep, we're pretty smart and courageous and fortitudinal. We beat the robot. I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I, myself, am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. We gotta smash that robot. When I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. What happened to Koraidon? I saw that. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save what you loved. Yeah, something, treasure. The way you flew. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else. What has science done? Yes, you said this already. The AI is looping. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. But, wait, shouldn't you get, like, fixed up first? You're like, falling apart. Maybe this will be like Robo in Chrono Trigger. Maybe we'll go out and we'll find the AI Sada robot in the world somewhere, just, like, buried under a few layers of dirt. Maybe she'll go back and she'll help a farm community thrive. Sonic 06 plotline. That did involve time travel, didn't it? Still gotta finish that. Your mother loved you. Can't just go and say a thing like that now. Arven, your mom's hot! I don't know who said that. Use your imagination. For real, though, Professor's got abs. She's so buff. I'll bet the future Professor's not that buff. It was Mabostiff, that's right. Ruff. Wow, it ate her. You okay, buddy? So he wasn't Gordon Ramsay. He was Trunks all along. He was a troubled son in a plot involving time travel. It said my name, using a voice and wearing a face. It felt real, you know? Felt raw. Yeah. It was a very raw plotline. We destroyed the most technologically advanced machine known to man. But it was not made by man, though. It was made by magic rocks. For all we know, we can throw a calculator into a vat of a bin of magic rocks, and it'll come out being the next new AI. Because apparently that's how that fucking works. Alright, we got our own Koraidon that we still probably can't use in battle. Even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. The AI version of her. The real one's dead. Make no mistake. Let's go home. Do we know how far back the time machine goes? Because in theory, for Pokemon to be so evolutionary different, yeah, it would have to be, like, millions of years. But for the future Pokemon, that's got to be what? Only maybe a couple thousand years? Don't want to go too far into the future. That would be scary. Yep, we're blind again. Man, this happens a lot. Wow, how long was that? Cutscene like this is a lot to load. 4 people walking down a empty road with JPEG rocks in the background. Gotta load up on gamer fuel. Look at the it's too late because it panned up now. The polygon difference between the rocks on the left and the mountain on the right. I'm sorry. There's a lyrical credits song? I should mute the credits. It's copyrighted. Is it like remove video from YouTube copyrighted or just like monetized? Because I don't care about monetizing. Well, okay. It's Ed Sheeran? What, I'm sorry, they got Ed Sheeran for a Pokemon game? Alright, well, in that case... Here, I got you, fam. Wouldn't this be some nice music to explore Galar to? Not Galar, Paldea. Fuck Galar. I don't think I can skip the credits, so, we'll just wait it out. This isn't drowning me out completely, is it? Fluttermane has 135 speed and 135 special attack. What did you say for the Roaring Moon? Oh, that's another one. Roaring Moon is Salamence is a Violet exclusive, but the Paradox version is a Scarlet exclusive. So they did that with 2 Pokemon. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. This is Maple Story music. Early Maple Story music by Coda Sound. And I don't know what he's doing anymore, because I really like his music. It'd be good open world music in a modern open world game. That's true. Tyranitar, the Paradox Tyranitar is in Violet, but regular Tyranitar is in Scarlet, so they reversed the Salamence situation there. Ed Sheeran in a Pokemon game. Is that where the budget went? Again, watching Vinny's streams of this now that I've more or less seen everything. And, this is pretty clearly a game that wasn't finished, but that they wanted to get out for the holiday season. It would be it would be nice to see the Pokemon franchise, like, really putting their all into a game and finishing it and making something real good, real amazing, something like the Mario and the Zelda series do, instead of doing the once a year thing. We don't need a Pokemon game every year. So what does the booster item do? Raises your highest stat by 1.3 or 1.5 if it's speed. It's weirdly specific. Calling students to the director's office. All students. Oh, there's just those 4, okay. Activates Paradox abilities even if sunlight, electric terrain aren't in. I don't know what Paradox abilities are. If you select Koraidon while the main menu is open, you can now have it change between its battle form and its ride form. Okay. So if I can never put Koraidon in my box. If I want, I can get him in battle form, but he has to be in my party if I do that. I see. No, I don't want a picnic. Whoops. Yeah, let me just set up a picnic table in my room. That'll be fun. Put Junior away for just a second. Yeah, it's the same one that I used. First met on Poco Path. So I can't do this with any Koraidon. There's just a very specific... It's this specific for Koraidon. It has, like, a flag. So that the game knows to not put it in boxes and to let it be in travel form. I guess. Or could I use other travel Pokemon? Could I ride a Cyclizar? Maybe I want to ride a Cyclizar instead of Koraidon. The two Koraidon have opposite Terra types. You can change their Terra types, right? Like, legendaries aren't excluded from that. The hero. The hero who killed Arven's mom. I told you, I was gonna smash that robot. Well, killed. Technically, we allowed her to go to the past, but, you know, what happened to her there is a mystery. We shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. Actions were truly outstanding in every regard. I couldn't be prouder of you all. Your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. There will have to be punishments for entering the Chamber of Secrets, I'm afraid. Since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. Yeah, you better. I can go catch the box legend. True. Wow, that's is this the first time we're able to catch a Pokemon that has explicitly murdered someone? Like, there's Pokedex entries saying, oh, this Pokemon does this and this. Gengar, like, kills people to make friends, but this is the first time we said out in text, yes, this Pokemon, this one right here specifically, the one you're looking at, killed a person. Make sure it stays on its best behavior. About the Hall of Fame badge. Mewtwo in Gen 1 technically murdered people. Yeah, there were like logs of it, like of it going on a rampage. It's the one you'll probably be able to transfer between games. That's true. We can send our murderous Koraidon to other games. Okay, so there's not a Hall of Fame for the Pokemon League or the Championship. There's one for, like, the school roster. We're filed in the registrar now. I'm so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Pretty rough when I found out my mom had died. Weirdly enough, my head feels clear now, for the first time in ages. Been taking some of that herba, yeah? The Mystica. Guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention. Like, she probably died pretty soon after, like, walking away from Arven. I don't feel like she was neglecting him for very long. Which is kind of the tragic part of it. Must remind you, you're nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. Oh, is he behind on his studies? We sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public. Your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Let's hold a tournament! That would act, you know what? I would be down for that. We could have a post-game tournament arc. Black 2, White 2 did that, and it was kind of cool. We got to see all these old faces again. Please understand a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on. Who's this? It's you. Worst champion. The Pokemon League will, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. Vegeta was like, "Tournament? I heard tournament. Are we having a tournament?" I do everything in my power to nurture young, up-and-coming talent. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokedex app. Oh, that's right. We found out that the Ms. Time, the one who chewed out Clavel off-stream, according to her, storyline, she was a Rock-type gym leader. And she is the sister of the Ghost Rapper lady. This academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. My suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Are we actually doing this? We're having a tournament arc? I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Thank you for the invitation. I would gladly take up your kind offer, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight. Oh, what a shame. We won't get to rub your Pokemon into the dirt a second time. Might be able to participate if Liz would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Okay. I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and How do you want me to measure that? You got a checklist? I must ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. Okay, we got rematches. That doesn't seem like something we'll be able to do in an hour. Maybe. If the gym leaders will be bringing their full strength. Dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. Well, I would hope so. Is this what she was asking Nimona to do at the start of the game? I don't know. You would think she wouldn't have to do it again so soon. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. Ow. But there's a bunch of my Japanese anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge. This is awesome! Show this inspection thing who's boss so that she can join our tournament, okay? Enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. Yeah. Are we gonna have to do another stream of this? How long... how much more of this is there? We do all 8 gyms again. And then there is, a tournament afterwards, right? How long does the tournament take? Oh, and I'm also in the red now. Internet shitting. Darn. Are we back? Are we green again? I think we're good. What's going on? Home ec room. Oh, that's right. He wants Sweet Herba Mystica. Which is, very, very rare. And she wants me to catch the 4 things. She wants me to find the legendary Vault Pokemon, or whatever. Do hope you'll take on the hunt for the treasures of Ruin. Well, I still have to, like, find and pull the pins for all of those. And that could take a while. Make sure there's not, like, another cutscene or anything outside. Nope, just a nice frame rate inducing rain. She looks so sad and wet. Can I get, like, an umbrella or a coat or something? Or anything to make me less sad in the rain? I guess that's not in this game. You just be sad in the rain. What's on the map? Any remaining points of interest? Just the gyms. Alright, well, I know I said that I was going to finish this today, but this was more than anticipated. We did the entire Area Zero plot. What I think I'm going to do is between streams, I will pull all the pins for the things. I will do whatever prep work that I need to do to get things ready. I will get all the Gimmighoul tokens that I need. And I will do one more stream of this in which I will get the Gimmighoul evolution. I will catch the 4 legendaries, whatever those are. I'll find out what those are. And I will do the 8 gyms again, and I'll do the champion tournament. We'll do the post game. So that'll be 2.5 hours getting all that into a stream. I'm going to stop it here for today, though. We finished the storyline. We got a lot done. We smashed that robot. And that'll be all for today. Might stream with Jack this weekend. Might do a solo stream. I don't know yet. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.